Wren Darlington has spent most of her life hiding, not just from people, but from who she truly is. On the continent, being modified, possessing psychic gifts because of exposure to a biotoxin that devastated the world 150 years ago, means death, or worse. The Primes, those immune to the biotoxin, run everything with the Command as their military enforcers. Modified humans, mods, are shunned, persecuted, often executed. Wren, however, is different in a way that saves her in some moments and dooms her in others. Her veins don't glow when she uses her powers. That means she can hide better than most. She's clever, sharp, always watching, always cautious. Wren was raised by her Uncle Jim in the Blacklands, a wild borderland, a forested place of perpetual darkness and danger. Jim is no regular guardian. He's part of the Uprising, the secret resistance of mods. From earliest childhood, he taught Wren how to survive, how to hide, how to fight, how to avoid detection. She grew up learning how to shoot, how to shield her mind, how to vanish. Her powers are many: telepathy, incitement, astral projection, others. But her ability to hide the visual signs, no glowing veins, makes her especially valuable and especially dangerous if discovered. Her world remains small and secret until one restless moment changes everything. Wren makes a choice, something meant to protect, perhaps purely instinct. During Liberty Day, a national holiday, she fires a lethal shot to protect a child or innocence, depending on what she witnesses. That moment of heroism and protection becomes a reckoning. Her skill with a gun, too fast, too accurate, is witnessed. She can't deny it. Her ability puts her in the crosshairs of the Command, because if they know someone has skills like hers, they want it for themselves, or want to kill it. From that moment, her life with Uncle Jim becomes untenable. The safe hiding places become unsafe. The paths she uses in the forest, the quiet corners, the disguises, they all begin to crack. Then the soldiers come. The Command moves directly against them. Jim is arrested, revealed as a major figure with the Uprising, a deserter, a threat. Wren watches as her only family, her mentor, is taken before her very eyes. Everything she has built her life around crumbles: safety, identity, home. Left with no choice, she flees, aided by fragments of the Uprising network. With false identity papers, Wren is sent to Sanctum Point, the capital of the regime. But even the capital, even identity documents and reassurances do not protect her if any slip-up reveals her. And naturally, a slip happens, or suspicion. Wren is apprehended, brought in for interrogation. They test her, they prod, they try to expose her. Among those interrogating her is Cross Redden, the general's son. He is the kind of commanding officer people fear and respect. He is strict, demanding, cold in some moments, sharp in others. And the tension between Wren and Cross is immediate. Hostile, wary, but also something else that neither wants fully acknowledging at first. Instead of execution, Wren is conscripted into the Silver Block program, the prison and training camp masquerading as elite military unit for the Prime regime. Many recruits die here, many are broken. For Wren, this is both trap and opportunity. The Uprising reaches out to her telepathically. If Wren can rise through the training ranks, perhaps even into Silver Elite, the top tier, she could be an insider. From inside, she could gather intelligence, sabotage commands, weaken the regime. But doing that means hiding her true gifts at all costs. It means lying, facing danger in a place where everyone is watching, many wanting her dead. In Silver Block, Wren must endure brutal tests, survival drills, psychological torture, physical exhaustion. She competes with other recruits. Some are wary friends, others are rivals. She builds alliances, like Liddy, Caney, Batima, and faces threats from people suspicious or cruel, from Cross's watchful eyes, from the rules designed to weed out mods or the weak. Cross Redden, her commanding officer, is demanding. He sees potential in Wren but also sees risk. Wren is at war with herself, preserving her heart, hiding her abilities, staying alive, deciding whether to believe in the Uprising's cause, risking betrayal. and yet navigating growing attraction to Cross, the man she is supposed to see as enemy. As she moves up in training, Wren is given missions, some overt, some covert. She begins to see cracks in both sides. The regime, command, has corruption, cruelty, and internal politics. The Uprising likewise has its own moral ambiguities, sacrifice, betrayal, extremist tactics. Wren's internal struggle grows. The cost of her survival is high. Every friend she trusts might betray her. Every mistake could expose her. Her telepathic and other psychic abilities are gifts and curses. Powerful tools, but if exposed, death sentence. Meanwhile, Wren's secret identity is threatened. Others begin to suspect. Her success in training draws attention. Her unusual resilience, her talents, marks of someone more dangerous than an ordinary recruit. To protect herself, she lies more, deceives more, positions herself carefully. Cross's suspicion grows even as his respect for her aptitude does. Their relationship becomes charged. Hostility, admiration, desire, distrust all mingled. Wren is constantly on guard, around Captain Cross, around instructors, around recruits, around her own heart. Wren also learns more about her own past, her family, the truth about Uncle Jim, the scale of the Uprising's plans, the depths of Command's cruelty. She discovers that the world is not simply mods versus primes. There are shades of gray, people on both sides doing terrible things. The desire for revolution has consequences. The idea of enemy becomes complicated. How much must one sacrifice for freedom? At what point does fighting make you no different than the oppressor? Toward the climax, Wren is selected for Silver Elite, the highest tier in the military program, a level that the Uprising has been counting on to infiltrate from inside. But acceptance into Silver Elite comes with cost. Extreme mental, physical trial, exposure, risk. She must fully prove herself under Cross's command, even when orders conflict with her conscience, even when her loyalty to her rebel past demands she make hard choices. Friendships break, secrets emerge, betrayals cut deep. Some of those she trusted turn out to have hidden agendas. Some of her instructors have inflicted cruelty with justification or for control. Some of the recruits die. Some survive, but at great personal loss. Wren's internal arc is as important as the external conflict. She learns that hiding cannot be a permanent strategy. She questions what survival means when your soul, your identity, your friends are at stake. She has to accept that love, desire, trust, all are powerful but vulnerable. In falling for Cross Redden, even though he stands for what she has been taught to hate, she is forced to confront vulnerabilities she never gave herself permission to feel. Cross himself is revealed to be more complex, loyal in unexpected ways, vulnerable in ways he masks. His being the son of the general gives him privileges but also pressures, secrets, blind spots. Their romance is dangerous, not just because of political divides, but because feelings can betray, especially in war. By the end of Silver Elite, Wren manages to secure her place in Silver Elite. She has survived the most brutal trials, outmaneuvered suspicion enough to be trusted by some, with Cross now seeing her as more than simply a recruit or a threat. She has gained inside access, which offers the Uprising hope. But the ending doesn't wrap everything in certainty. Wren is exposed in some ways. The battle between Command and Uprising is more intense than ever. The stakes are higher, and new betrayals loom. The world remains dangerous. She has won a battle, but not the war. The book closes with Wren at a pivot, where she must choose how much she is willing to sacrifice, how far she will go, what lines she will cross, and who she can trust. Her survival depends on secrecy, courage, loyalty, and her heart. She moves forward into the coming conflict, carrying scars, hope, and a willingness to fight.